back to Critical Threat Comics and Games with Jess Fischel. We're actually doing this while the store is open for once.
Yeah, so there are actual people in here sometimes.
Yeah, we do get customers occasionally.
Yeah, every once in a while.
Yeah. So yeah, we apologize for any plebeians that are walking around in the background or if you hear any of the players in the back. That's just what the store is like every day. So yeah, now you feel like you're here with us. It's atmospheric, really.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good.
Yeah. All right, so next week, we have
January 20th.
Yeah,
this
we have
is
a
for Wednesday,
lot of
January
cool stuff.
20th.
Yes, it is the 20th. Yeah, so we have a lot of cool stuff out this week. A lot of like weird stuff too.
A lot of weird stuff.
Yeah.
Not so much from the big two. There are a few titles out there, but really, I'm excited. The one I think I'm most excited for is actually Devolution.
Okay.
And Devolution is written by Rick Remender, and he's been sitting on this book for at least 3 years, probably longer.
Oh wow!
But it was
all right.
announced 3 years ago. And at the time he announced it, he said, I want to thank the publisher for being so patient with us as we're trying to get this. So he's been sitting on this for a while.
Yeah.
They switched up artists, and finally all the stars aligned, and we're finally getting it next week. So Devolution, he's partnering up with artist John Wayshak, and it's a story about humanity in the future has, instead of evolved, has devolved. So it's going backwards to like prehistoric era, and it's awful and terrible, and I think animals are devolving too, so the whole world is devolving.
Wow. Okay.
And there is a small contingency of human survivors who are inoculated against whatever virus or something that's causing all the devolution, and they're trying to find a way to re-evolve the world.
Oh, okay.
So it's described as a pulp grindhouse kind of book.
All right.
And the art is really detailed and beautiful and grindhousey.
Okay.
If that's a thing, right?
Yeah, totally. Actually, yeah, like definitely like bright colors, probably thick lines, right?
Definitely thick lines. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, I've read enough Quentin Tarantino like comics.
Exactly.
Yeah, we got this.
So I'm excited for that one. That's an ongoing, and it's starting this week.
All right. So humanity versus like cave people.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm down. Actually, speaking of devolving, we might have to move on to your Adventure Time book next.
That's true.
Yeah. Speaking of like nukes and humanity becoming like not really human and fan theories, you know.
So Adventure Time is doing its first spotlight on the Ice King.
Oh my god, you guys. Simon's back. Simon's getting a story. You guys, I'm so excited about this.
She's shrinking. She's so excited. It's a 6-issue miniseries, and it's going to be written by Emily Partridge, who has done a lot of the storyboarding for Adventure Time.
Yeah, she's been on the team for a while.
Yeah, and then Natalie Anderson, who has done some work for things like Lumberjanes.
Oh, all right.
So it's going to be a really cute, really fun book. And it's, as far as I can tell, it's sort of his, not really an origin story, but it's definitely focusing on him and his history and who he is. And he is described as a tragic and hilarious character in the Adventure Time universe.
Right. I mean, it was like, as soon as you said it's going to be a cute, fun book, like, it is going to be that. It's also probably going to be heartbreaking. I'm so excited.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Cute and heartbreaking. I love that those two things are together.
And, like, somehow they manage it in Adventure Time, like, a lot. So, this is going to be really cool.
So, what do you got? Now we've done two of mine.
Yeah, I just needed to jump into Adventure Time because I was that excited.
Because Adventure Time.
Because Adventure Time. All right, well, so I think actually probably the most anticipated this week is going to be Poison Ivy. That is another of the DC miniseries. Yeah. So we're going to get like a little 6-issue kind of look at her. She's joined the Gotham Botanical Gardens. Yeah, she's being a scientist till one of her fellow scientists gets murdered.
Well, that never happens when Poison Ivy's around.
Right. So it looks like she did it, of course, and she has to go around and prove that it's not her. So, or if it is her, I mean, we'll see.
I mean, she's clearly the bad guy, right?
Right. Well, actually, yeah, I do kind of like the way that they're taking her these days, the environmental, like, concerns that she's got.
Yeah,
like, I've always
really use her in those interesting applications.
Right. She's really cool.
Is this her first solo series?
Ooh, good question.
I kind of want to say that it is. I know she's had like single issues where they've been issues about Poison Ivy, or like when there was that villains takeover of the Batman universe, they had those issues. But I want to say this is her first actual solo series.
Yeah, I'm racking my brain right now, and like Birds of Prey's coming up, but that's about it.
It's a group one.
Yeah. All right. Well, cool. then that's going to be really fun. Or Birds of Prey, sorry. Sirens, Gotham City Sirens. I read comics, you guys.
She's kind of in Birds of Prey too, because
okay.
Yeah, as a villain. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I was thinking we like got more character development in like Sirens though, so that's what I was going for. Oh boy.
What else you got?
Well, out of Marvel actually, this one's gonna be pretty cool. Captain Marvel is coming again. She's the leader of Alpha Flight, so she's actually part of their space program, and she has to deal with like aliens and politics and like stuff that she can't just like punch. So that's gonna be cool.
Alpha Flight is like the Canadian Avengers, right?
I don't know. Honestly, I'm bad on my team
somewhere.
books.
Yeah. I know Alpha Flight was one of the teams that the Purple Man's daughter was on.
Oh,
so going back to
right.
Jessica Jones stuff, I love all this in Jessica Jones. His daughter has kind of his same powers, but she goes the other way. Like, oh, my father's an awful villain, so I'm going to join the good guys, and she's part of Alpha Flight.
Way to put daddy issues to good use. Like, bravo. And there's something else kind of. Oh, right. So the artist is Chris. Let me see if I got Chris Anka.
I love Chris Anka.
Yeah. So super great artwork. The writers.
Very stylized.
Yes, definitely. He's got like the really thick line work on her hair and everything.
Yeah.
It looks great. The writers are actually from Agent Carter. They are, let's see, Michelle Fezekes and Tara Butters. Yeah, I read that last name and I was like, Butters.
I love that name.
Yeah. So yeah, they're, I mean, Agent Carter's done really well as a TV show, so they're gonna nail it on the comic. I think it'll be good.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I love that Marvel's trying its best to turn out these really powerhouse women solo titles.
Yeah, and they all have different like personalities too, which has been really cool. They're not all like the like super overly strong woman. Like they all have like really like well-rounded personalities and
like
just,
Agent
they're
Carter
so well done.
isn't a superhero.
Yeah,
Which is great.
Yeah, and Miss Marvel's like the cute little like fangirl, even though she's like also really powerful. It's just they did so much good stuff. It was great.
I'm really excited.
Yeah.
Speaking of power ladies, DC's coming out with a mini-series on Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Legend of Wonder Woman is a 9-part series that's starting up this week, and I'm pretty excited for it because for two different reasons. Number one, it is an excellent jumping on point for anybody who wants to get into Wonder Woman but never has before, because it's an origin story.
Oh, fun. Okay.
So this will focus on the beginnings of Paradise Island, the beginnings of Wonder Woman when she was Diana and she was young Diana. So there's a lot of that.
A lot of her training and stuff.
Yeah, how
Awesome.
she became Wonder Woman, kind of. Queen Hippolyta is in it.
Oh, nice.
I know.
Awesome.
And then the second reason is it is being billed as an all-ages title.
Oh, cool.
Not quite officially, not like little kids can read it, but it is definitely a lot more all-ages friendly than a lot of her other titles.
Okay.
So it's essentially it's a story about her hero's journey, and if anybody is into literature or teaching or working with kids, the hero's journey is a big thing. So
From high school, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of high school and school, I would love to see people pick this up and use it in curriculums and teaching kids about becoming a hero.
Nice.
This would probably make a really good school book, a really good reading assignment and analysis kind of thing.
Well, and Diana, she's always sort of had that trouble between like going out into the world and like her loyalty to her family, right? So like that's that's an interesting conflict for a hero to have. There's a lot of like rushing off and like stealing the golden fleece, but like not really much concerned about like what you've left behind. So yeah, it's been really cool.
I'm excited for it. So that's a 9-part series, and it's being written and also penciled by Renee DeLiz, who did, I cannot remember what she did. Oh, she did The Last Unicorn.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Yes!
Yeah.
Oh
So-
boy, okay.
People are saying that it has a lot of the fairy tale qualities that she brought from The Last Unicorn, so
Awesome.
It should
Well,
be a
that just
magical
sold it
book.
for me.
there you go.
Yeah. If you're a fan of My Little Pony, hop on to Legend of Wonder Woman. Totally the same thing.
Yeah.
Do it. Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right. My last one is Pencilhead by Ted McKeever.
Ted McKeever's a character.
Yes, as is Pencilhead. This is a semi-autobiographical. All right, guys, that's all the time we have for today. Check out the other titles on screen. Those are also coming out this week, even though we didn't get to them. And we will see you next week. Bye!